So given what you say, and I completely agree with you, if they're targeting this over to try and get some momentum, Livingston thus far has done extremely well. All right, the first one was a wide, but a dot 1-2-1, 2 balls to try and get out of the over. He'll have to do the fielding himself. He might have waited this perfectly to come back for 2, and he has.
Yeah, I think Livingston's bowling this over. He bowls a leg spin to right-handers generally and off spin to left-handers, gets the ball moving away. And with O'Malley just being a hint expensive, just covering off and over just in case at the end.
Yeah, it adds something, doesn't it, to the variety at the disposal of Jos Buttler, with Livingston being able to bowl off spin and leg spin. Can Pakistan find a boundary off the last ball? No, Rashid does pretty well. So that's a really good over from Liam Livingston, 114 for 5.
Yeah, there's different ways to look at it, isn't it? You can either look at 7 overs to go, only 5 wickets left. Do we just knock it around for a couple of overs and hope that we get a couple of 10, 12, 15 run overs towards the end to get us a score that's competitive here at the Oval? Or do we try and take on bowlers now that we think might be a slightly weaker option than trying to hit Jofra Archer and Chris Jordan at the death? So you have that balance, you know. Ultimately, if Pakistan lose another wicket now, you're in big trouble. But also, if you get 140 here, you're not going to win the game.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? You've got to get something at least close to par with the power that England possess in their batting ranks. And you're right, you know, really trying to go hard at Archer and Chris Jordan at the end. Probably got to roll the dice a little earlier. Anyway, it was a good over from Livingston, and it's now going to be Chris Jordan to replace Rashid. Well, these are the options available for Jos Buttler in the remaining 6 overs and 5 balls of the innings. Archer has 2, Wood 1, Moeen Ali a couple if needed. Obviously, Chris Jordan's just into his 2nd over, and he's kept 1 back from Adil Rashid. Away for 4, flashes away for 4. That went quickly. Absolutely nothing Rashid could do about that. A hint of width, and Usman has taken it away to the fence.
Brilliant batting. Sat deep in the crease, knowing that with Jordan bowling pace and has been a touch wide today, any sort of bat into that area, you get great value. Very difficult to bowl at when a batter plays it down to that 3rd man area very calmly and nicely, because you find it very difficult to defend against.
Well, so it's a bit of width. The batsman created that width, as you say, deep in the crease, slightly leg side. Brings a change in the field. Archer, who was at very deep backward point, is coming into a more traditional 3rd man. Rashid to backward point.
Yeah. Iftikhar's a very good striker of the ball. You do feel Usman holds the key here, 37 off 19. Pakistan to get a good score, you've got a feeling he's got to go and get a 60 or 70, don't you, and strike in those last 4 or 5 overs.
Yeah, you've got Shaheen Shah Afridi, Haris Rauf, Mohammed Amir, Naseem Shah to come. They're going to have plenty of pace in their armoury, but it's being used to the full at the moment from Pakistan's 2 batsmen at the crease. 2nd boundary down to that region after they went back to their original field. Might
See another change in the field again, back to the 3rd man. Jordan had a third man the ball before, but he's looking to bowl the off cutter there, the off spinner, spinning into the right-handed batter, so you don't want width. Unfortunately, he just offered that width to the batter, and it's clever batting once again, knowing that he beats Adil Rashid either side, he's going to get a boundary.
So just